or educating entrepreneurs on how to get access to grant funding. Companies and corporations don't want you to know that you don't have to go in debt to start your business. That working that 9 to 5 for 40 or 30, 40 or 50 years is not the ideal way. Like, you can start your business, but most importantly, you can start it using other people's money. So while working for the financial institution and working for Wells Fargo, I realized that people would come inside the bank and they would want access to funding and capital, but they didn't know where to start. They didn't know what was required. They didn't know what documents they needed. They just knew they needed access to funding, and they knew they needed it quick. So most of the time they would come inside. Most of the time they would come inside and they would want access to the money and funding, but we would have to decline them because they didn't have the proper documents. They didn't have the proper resources in place. So I had to be the bad guy. Now, while working for Wells Fargo, I also started a child care center, and I made every mistake possible when starting this business, you guys. I maxed out my credit cards. I emptied out my savings account. I was taking my paycheck from my 9 to 5 to fund my business. I went broke starting this business. And because I went broke starting this business, because I went broke starting this business, you guys, I was in a space where I had put myself in financial hardship. There was a situation where I had to make the decision if I was going to make payroll for my child care center or if I was going to pay my mortgage payment. I made a decision in that moment that was going to be the last time that I didn't have the money that I needed to fuel my dreams. That was going to be the last time that I was feeling stuck or feeling stagnant and I didn't know how to elevate and go to the next level. So sometimes it's not, you don't have a bad vision. You don't have a bad idea. You don't have a bad idea. It's just because you don't have access to the resources you need, or you don't know what funding opportunities are out there and available for you. So I decided I wanted to be the change, that I was going to start teaching entrepreneurs what to do to get access to funding. So I started going in the community, hosting seminars, hosting webinars, and teaching entrepreneurs what to do. I decided that the hardship that I went through with starting my business, I didn't want anybody else to go through it. I decided that the tears I cried and the suffering that I went through, that I wanted to save an entrepreneur from going through the same struggles and the same hardship that I went through. So today I'm excited because I get to pour into you. I get to teach you what nobody else told me. I get to teach you the information that a Fortune 500 company actually terminated me for teaching. So I decided that I wanted to save you and teach you and pour into you and show you how you can get the money and the funding that you need to elevate and grow your business. But what I can tell you is that the information that you're going to receive tonight only works if you take action. The information you're going to receive tonight is if you make a decision in this moment right now that you're ready to do something different. You're ready for a shift. You're ready for a change. You're ready to elevate. You're ready to go to the next level. Just type ready in the chat if you know that you're ready. Type ready in the chat if you know that you're ready. You're ready to start that business. You're ready to grow that business. You're ready to build that empire. You're ready to make that 6 figures. You're ready to make that 7 figures. You're ready to quit that job. You're ready to change your family dynamic. You're ready to build generational wealth. You are ready, but you just need to know how to start. You just need to know how to get it. So I decided I was going to be the change. So these same strategies that you are about to discover tonight are the same strategies that my students are using that are working directly with me to get access to funding. Imagine not knowing that you could qualify for funding and learning this information and taking action on this information and getting $15,000 like Kathy did, and then turning around and getting another $25,000. Kathy received $40,000 in funding for her business, y'all. How many people know, if you're in the room right now, you know $40,000 will elevate you. $40,000 will change some things and shift some things for you. $40,000 will help you start that business. $40,000 will help you grow that business. If you got a deposit in your bank account right now, $40,000 would be a whole lot of money to make you shift and make you change, or to put a dent in what you need to start or grow their business. Kathy got $40,000 in debt-free funding, no credit check. And what's so dope about Kathy, you guys, is she didn't know that she could get this money before she met me. She didn't know what to put on these grant applications. She didn't know how to apply for these grants. She didn't know that you could do this without hiring a grant writer, that you can do this without without paying any application fees. So she locked in on her dreams, locked in on her goals, made a decision that she was ready for more, and got access to $40,000 in funding. So let me tell you who this class is for. If you're in this room right now, you're like, is this class for me? Are grants for me? Can I get access to grant funding? Entrepreneurs who already have an LLC and an EIN, but you've never received a grant before, or maybe you received a grant before, but you're ready to receive more, this class is for you. New business owners that's you're still setting your business up, but and you want to learn how to get funding to start or grow your business, this class is for you. You feel stuck or you feel stagnant. Maybe you're already a business owner, or you have the idea, but you just don't know how to take that leap of faith. You don't know what to do to grow. This class is for you. You feel like you're too busy to apply for grants. You feel like you're too busy to get access to some of this debt-free funding right here. And you need to know step-by-step processes and the systems and the things to put in place to receive the grants. This class is for you. Anyone tired of using your personal credit, or maybe you don't have good credit, but you still need access to funding, this class is for you. People who think funding isn't for business owners like theirs. There are a lot of people who just don't know that they can get grants. So if you feel like grants aren't for you, these companies don't fund people like you, you can get access to grants, right? So entrepreneurs who are serious about growth and who want support and accountability, this class is for you. If you fall in any of those categories, just say that's me in the chat. Just say that's me in the chat if you fall in any of those categories, so that I know if this class is for you. And if I didn't call you, if none of these categories fit you, this class is still for you. We've been able to successfully help every industry, business owners all over the world, secure funding for you. Grant funding is for everybody. So let me tell you, why is this important? This is important because entrepreneurs just don't know. There's millions of dollars that go unclaimed every single year. Thousands of dollars that go unclaimed every single month just because we're not applying. It's important because entrepreneurs don't know, as a for-profit or a nonprofit, that you can get access to some of this money that's out there. It's important to me because nobody showed me. I had to figure it out on my own. It took me years to develop the blueprint on how to really go out and get access to this money. A whole lot of trial, a whole lot of error. So if you're in the room, this class is for you. It's important to me because I want to pour into you. But most importantly, it's important to me because I'm tired of seeing other people. I'm tired of seeing other people swipe up on social media, and you're watching other people win instead of doing the work to fuel your dreams and fund your vision. So this class is important to me because I want you to be the person to make a difference. I am ready to pour into you and help you get the results. I'm ready to pour into you and help you get access to the capital you need. Let me tell you what to expect. We're going to go over grants. I'm going to show you how to get access to some grant funding for your business. I'm going to show you how to really take your business and your brand to the next level, getting access to grants. That's my baby. That's what saved me from hardship. That's what saved me. That's why I'm in front of you today. That's what allowed me to retire my mom. That's what allowed me to build this 7-figure empire. I'm going to show you how to get access to grant. I'm going to show you how to build the foundation to go out and secure grant funding for your business. We're going to talk about business credit opportunities as well, because I think as entrepreneurs, whether you're a nonprofit or for-profit, you can still be in this class. But I think as business owners, whether you are new or existing business owners, you should be leveraging and getting access to some business funding and business credit as well. I'm going to share some students that I have personally worked with, because I think it's important that you know that you don't have to be an expert to get access to this grant funding. That you can go out and get grant funding no matter where you are in your business, as long as you tie it into the right person, the person who can help you go to the next level. If you're in this room, you're already tied into the person who can help you go to the next level. We just got to lock in together and go get it. I'm going to share some stories about me and some success that I personally have. I'm going to show you some receipts, because I think it's important that you ask for receipts from the person you work with, and testimonials, right? I'm not just a person that gets on here and says, hey, you can get access to grant funding. I'm going to show you receipts and results to show you that you can do this too. And at the very end of this, after I deliver, after I execute, after I pour into you, after I teach you and give you the foundation, I'm going to share how we can work together. Is that okay? Just let me know if that's okay in the chat. Let me know if that's okay in the chat. All right. And As a special bonus, like I said, everybody that stays until the end, at the very end of this, you guys, I am going to drop a free grant list. This grant list is so powerful that somebody inside of my community used this same grant list and secured a $2,000 grant, you guys. She secured a $2,000 grant for marketing and promotion. I'm going to give you the same grant list. You have to be in the room. You can't send me a message. You can't send me a DM and say, hey, I didn't get the link. I'm dropping the link inside. So you have to be in the room to secure it. Somebody in the room is going to walk away with a $500 grant tonight. Can I bless somebody with $500 tonight just for betting on them? Like just for showing up? Can I pour into you tonight? So you have to be in the room until the end. I'm going to show you how to apply for grants. We're going to apply for a live grant application together. I'm going to give you access to a free grant list that could potentially help you win grants for your business. And somebody in the room is going to receive a $500 grant for their business tonight. But you got to make sure you're locked in. You got to make sure you're ready to receive this information. Just type locked in the chat if you know that you're standing to the end and that $500 grant is yours. Just type locked in the chat if you know that you're standing to the end, you're locked in into the end, and you're getting that free grant list. You're getting that free grant list. And that free grant list is going to help you secure your first or your next grant. Just type locked in the chat if you know that this is an opportunity that is going to change your life. So a little bit of my backstory, you guys. My first grant was $500. My first grant that I received was $500. This $500 grant, you guys, when I first received it, I looked at it and said, what am I going to do with a $500 grant? And my overhead at the time was $10,000. But that $500 grant was just a seed that I needed to plant. And all I had to do was just keep watering that seed and watching it grow. That $500 grant, you guys, opened up my eyes to know that companies and organizations had the money and the funding that I need to take my business to the next level. That $500 grant, you guys, was really the light bulb that went off, because all I had to do was fill out an application, answer a couple of questions, and I got approved for $500. And all I did was trade in 30 minutes of my time. Time that I would normally spend on social media. Time that I would normally spend texting in a group chat or gossiping and playing around. I spent and I dedicated to applying for a grant. And I got approved for my first grant opportunity. So that $500 grant turned into $10,000. That $10,000 grant. That $10,000 grant turned into $20,000. That $20,000 turned into $50,000. That $50,000 turned into $100,000. If you know you could use a six-figure grant in the chat, just type I'm next in the chat. Just type I'm next in the chat. Because you guys, a company gave me 6 figures in funding. Here's the deposit, the award letter that I received, and the deposit that went into my business bank account. I'm showing you deposit, award letter. A company gave me 6 figures in debt-free funding that I didn't have to pay back, y'all. I wasn't even making 6 figures at my job when I got 6 figures in funding. Another company believed in my vision so much that they gave me the money to make it happen. A company that I was dedicating over 40 hours a week to wouldn't even give me a 25-cent pay raise. Another company gave me 6 figures in funding because I filled out an application, answered a couple of questions, and told them what I was going to do with the money and funding. It started with me believing. It started with me knowing that the opportunity was out there available for me. It started with me locking in on my dreams and locking in on my goals. It started with me stop making excuses and actually going after the opportunities that were out there available for me. It started with me believing. Somebody just type I believe in the chat. You got to believe that you can get that 6 figures that you need. You got to believe that you can get that $250,000 that you need. You got to believe. Just type I believe in the chat, because that's where it's going to start. You got to let go of any negative thought when it comes to getting access to grant funding right now. You got to let go of those negative thoughts that you can't win. You got to let go of those negative thoughts that you can't apply. Let go of the negative thought that you have to hire a grant writer to do the work for you. Let go of the negative thought that you won't win the grant and they already know who's going to win. Let go of the negative thought that you can't do it because you're a new business owner. Let go of the negative thought that you can't do it because you're a single mom, or because you're a single father, or because you work a full-time job, or because your business is new. You got to believe. Believe that these companies have the money and funding that you need to take your business to the next level, and all you have to do is believe that you can, and you'll get access to the money you need. So let me tell you what grants are. Grants are an opportunity for you to get access to money and funding to make your dreams come true. Anybody ever sat back and you were like, man, I wish I could get my hands on an extra 10,000? Or man, I wish I could get my hands on, $50,000 or $100,000. Like, I really want to start this business, but I need some extra money to make it happen. Or I already have this business and I'm making about $10,000 a month, but I know if I had some extra money, I could do a little bit more. Like, anybody just ever sat back and thought, man, I got some amazing ideas. I just need the money. That's what grants are. Grants are an opportunity for you to take all of those amazing ideas that you have in your head about growing and fueling your business and putting it down on paper, and then going out and telling companies and organizations what you want to do, what your vision is, and they give you the money to make it happen. I got access to 6 figures in funding because I told a company what I wanted to do in the future. It wasn't things that I was already doing. I applied and I told them that, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z, but I need this amount of money to make it happen. And they gave me the money to go make it happen. So all of those ideas that you have in your head, but what I love about grants the most is it's debt free. That $100,000 that I received, I didn't have to pay it back. That $100,000 that I received, it didn't check my credit. That $100,000 I received, they gave it to me to pour into my business, to reinvest into my business, to help my business expand and grow. So grant funding is debt-free, no credit check, no requirement to repay it. So if you're on here right now, you're like, Coach K, my credit is not good, you still can get approved for a grant. If you're on here right now and you're like, Coach K, I don't even have the business yet, I just got the idea, you still can get approved for a grant. If you're on here right now and you're like, Coach K, I want the grant, but my business is new, I just started this year, you still can get approved for a grant. Coach K, I'm a nonprofit. You still can get approved for a grant. Coach K, I just have an LLC, or I just have an EIN, or I just have a sole prop. You still can get approved for a grant. Just type I can get approved in the chat, because you can get a grant. No matter where you are in your business, no matter how long you've been in business, no matter how long where you started, where you live, you can get approved for a grant, Valerie. You can get approved for a grant, Lydia. You can get approved for a grant, Miranda. You can get approved for a grant, Charity. You can get approved for a grant, Lizzie. You can get approved for a grant. All right, y'all. So can I share with y'all what I put on these grant applications? How I got approved, like what I said, how I found the grant, what I said to get the $100,000 grant, why the company gave me the $100,000. Can I share with you what Kathy said to get approved for her first grant, and how she positioned herself to get approved, and what she had to do to make it happen? Can I just give y'all some insight on what to do? Can I just set the foundation tonight? So this is a 3-step strategy. Before I dive in, I want y'all to meet my girl Kendra. Inside of our community, we apply for 1 grant every single day. And when we apply for this 1 grant every single day, we always have grants in our pipeline. Kendra got approved for 3 grants in 30 days by following this exact strategy, y'all. She got $2,500, $1,500, and another $500 grant by following the blueprint and following the strategy. She didn't try to figure it out on her own. She didn't go to YouTube. She didn't make excuses. She executed on the opportunity and got $4,000 in funding. Now, here's the thing. Each one of those grants that Kendra received took her less than 20 minutes to apply for. It's because she locked in. Somebody just typed locked in the chat. It's because she locked in on her dreams and locked in on her goals and stopped making excuses. So the first thing you have to do when you lock in and you're ready to get access to grant funding is you have to build the foundation. Companies have to come in and they have to know that you are serious about taking your business to the next level, that you're not a little business, that you're not a small business, that you're ready to go big and really grow this empire, that you're ready to go all in and give this business everything that you got. So when you build the foundation, you open up the door for opportunities that are out there available for you. Coach K, what do you mean? You structure and set up your business for success. Somebody just type success in the chat. I like how that word sounds. Somebody just type success in the chat. You structure and set your business up for success. It starts with you having a business plan. Your business plan is your roadmap for success. You're going to be able to tell these grantors exactly who you want to fund. You're going to be able to tell these grantors who you want to give, where you're going to take your business, the mission, how much money you need, why you need the money. It's your roadmap. It's your landing to connect with funders who have the money that you need. So you're putting all your ideas down on paper. Most of the time people say, Coach K, do I need a grant proposal to apply for grants? A business plan is a grant proposal. An elevator pitch also opens up the door for opportunities as well. An elevator pitch is going to tell these grantors who you are, what you do, and the service that you provide. So now if somebody comes to you and they ask you about your business, you're immediately ready to pitch your business for a chance to earn an investment or a grant opportunity. An LLC or legal entity is also an opportunity for you to get access to funding for your business. So just making sure that your business is registered with the Secretary of State. Yes, you can get access to grants if you're in the idea phase. Yes, you can get access to grants if you have a sole prop. But here's how I like to position it. If you have a sole prop or you don't have an LLC, it's a pool of opportunities out there available for you. But if you set up your business the right way and register your business as an LLC, a nonprofit, S Corp, C Corp, partnership, trust, whatever you decide to do, it's an ocean of opportunities out there for you. So it's endless opportunities. So the difference between me getting that $500 grant and the difference between me getting that $100,000 grant is because I had my business set up the right way. Okay? Because I had my business set up the right way, I got access to a 6-figure grant. When I was playing it small and I was like, what if this don't work? Or I don't have the money to set up the LLC. I can't budget it right now. All I got was the $500 opportunity. So when we play small, we get small opportunities. When we go big, we get big opportunities. Just type big in the chat if you want the big opportunities. I don't know about y'all, but if I can get $50,000 debt free, if I can get $100,000 that I don't have to pay back and won't check my credit, even if I can get $10,000 that I don't have to pay back and doesn't check my credit, I want to receive it. It starts with you investing in your own mission first. It starts with you investing in your own business so that companies know that you're ready to go big. So that companies know that you're serious about going to the next level. So that companies know that you're not playing it small, that you're going to receive the $100,000 and reinvest it back into your brand because they already see what you're doing. Okay? The brand appearance is also important. Having a brand appearance, your brand appearance is going to just make sure companies and funders are able to see the visual of your business. So having a social media page, having a business website, all of these things allow funders to look you up online and see the amazing things that you're doing within your business. So do you need a website? Yes. Do you need a social media page? Absolutely. Will this completely stop you from getting access to funding? It will stop you from getting the big opportunities. I got that $500 grant because I didn't have a website. I got that $100,000 grant when I set up their website. With AI and these other tools, you can set up a website in less than a couple of minutes. So here are the results of properly structuring your business and setting up your business the right way. These are the results of investing in your vision and believing in your brand. You have to believe in you before anybody else will. You have to invest in your vision first before you can expect the company to invest in you. So my girl Kenya came to me. She said, Coach K, I've been trying to do it on my own. I've been applying for these grants and I can't figure out why I can't get approved. I've been applying for this funding and I keep getting declined. Anybody ever been declined for a grant or for a loan? It's just not a good feeling. It's just not a good feeling, y'all. So my girl Kenya came to me and I said, well, Kenya, this is what you need to do. This is why you're getting declined and this is what you need to do. Kenya went in and fixed the mistakes that she had, right? She went in and set up her business the right way and fixed the mistakes. And because she locked in with somebody who was already doing the work and somebody who could tell her what to do to get the results, she got her first approval. These are the results and the things of locking in on your dreams. But most importantly, locking in with somebody who can show you what to do. You've been trying to figure it out on your own for way too long. You've been trying to figure out how to do it, or watch YouTubes, or watch social media pages and watch these 60-second clips online on your own for way too long, and you're not getting the results that you need. But when you lock in, and you lock in with somebody who can help you, you get the results that Kenya, the same results that Kenya got. Type lock in the chat. Y'all, I can't answer your questions if I'm teaching. I'm sorry. But stay into the end. I'll answer some questions. Make sure you stay into the end. Y'all keep sending paragraphs via the private messages. I can't answer those. I'm teaching y'all. But stay into the end. I'll answer some questions. Remember, everybody that stays into the end, I have a free grant list for you. Somebody is going to walk away with a $500 grant for their business tonight. And then I am going to walk you guys through applying for a grant. And I want to do something else special. I want to show you guys how to use AI to win grants. Can I do that for y'all tonight as well, too? Okay, perfect. All right, so now that you know the foundation is important, let me tell you where to find these grants that are out there. So there's so many grant opportunities out there available for you. There's money right in your back door. So when you look online, or when you're applying for a grant, or you see a grant opportunity and you're scared to apply because you think you won't win, or you think they're only giving it to one person, y'all, there's millions of dollars that go unclaimed every year. There's thousands of dollars that go unclaimed, hundreds of thousands of dollars that go unclaimed every single month because we are not applying. Government grants. Your city and state have local funding opportunities right in your back door. They're looking for small business owners to pour into. Atlanta right now, or the city of Buckhead, has a grant, a $2 million project where they're pouring into small business owners. Most cities and most states have funding available so they can pour into business owners, so they can help you develop and help you grow, because it's going to attract other large companies and corporations to the area. Okay. Foundation grants. There are a lot of very wealthy people in the world. And what they do is they start foundations. And with these foundations, what they do is they put money in it. The money that goes into the foundations, it has to go somewhere. So eventually they pour it back into entrepreneurs like you and me. Beyonce has a foundation. Walmart has a foundation. DJ Khaled has a foundation. LeBron James has a foundation. All of these celebrities that we look up to and we watch online have foundations, and they have money and funding that they're looking to give back to entrepreneurs. Corporate grants. There are a lot of major companies and corporations out here who need a tax write-off. And what they do for their tax write-off is they take money and pour it back into entrepreneurs. Chick-fil-A gives out $6 million every single year. $6 million every single year. $6 million every single year, y'all, to entrepreneurs. Progressive just gave 10 entrepreneurs $50,000 to go out and purchase a vehicle. Walmart gives $5,000 to several nonprofit organizations. AT&T has a $50,000 grant right now called the She's Connected grant. So all of these major corporations have grant funding available for it's not hard to get Chick-fil-A. It's not hard to get any grant. You just don't know how to apply. It's not hard to get any grant. You just don't know the strategy and how to get it. Okay? Nonprofit grants. If you have a nonprofit or you want to start a nonprofit, there's grants out there available for you. Research grants. If there's something that you want to research, maybe you want to research youth violence. Maybe you want to research postpartum. There's grants out there available for you. Educational grants. Maybe you want to educate people about what's going on in your industry or in your community. You can get approved for grants. There's a grant out there for you. It just requires you to take action and go get it. Somebody type action in the chat. Somebody type action in the chat. I told y'all we letting go of anything negative when it comes to getting grants. So to the person that said it's hard to get the Chick-fil-A grant, that's negative. Negative mindset. Get it out the chat. It's not hard to get any grant. You just need to lock in with somebody who can show you exactly what to do, what to put on the grant application, how to apply, how to position yourself, how to win, where to find the grant, when is the right time to apply. That's the importance of locking in with somebody who, right? Who can help me do this? Not how to get it done. Who can help me do this? All right. Our grant writer tool gives you unlimited access to find grants. So you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, where do I find these grants? I'm going to show you how to use AI to make it happen. Okay, my guy Mike locked in with me and won a grant within 3 days. Now, full transparency, everybody does not win a grant within 3 days, but Mike made a decision that he was ready for more. Mike made a decision that he was ready to lock in on his dreams and lock in on his goals and got approved for a grant within 3 days. Just type ready for more if you know you're ready for more and ready to receive your first grant. It's live, Isaac. Just type ready for more if you know you're ready for more. All right. So now let me tell you what I put on these grant applications to win. Let me tell you what I put on these grant applications to actually win the grants, because the foundation is important. Finding the right grant is important, but what you put on these grant applications is going to be key to determine if you're approved. Now, when we apply for grants in our community, we do these two things, y'all. These two things. The first thing we do is we find a problem within our industry or within our community. And the second thing we do is we figure out how our business and our brand can be the solution to the problem. Great entrepreneurs solve problems, y'all. Great entrepreneurs solve problems. So type it in the chat. Find a problem, be the solution. Let me tell you what it means, okay? Let me tell you what to do. So when I started my child care center, I started my child care center for selfish reasons. I wanted to have affordable child care with quality education. As I'm doing this, I'm noticing my competitors, when we said affordable child care, there was no quality education or extended hours. So I decided to be the solution to the problem and make sure in my child care center we offered affordable child care, extended hours, and quality education. We then incorporated a STEM-based program in our child care center to make sure that the kids were ready for the next level of education as well. So I found the problem. Kids in low-income communities were not getting good education in child care centers. The solution to the problem was simple. It was my business. No, it's not pre-recorded, Sabrina. The solution to the problem was simple. I located a problem within my industry and in my community, and the solution was me. Great entrepreneurs solve problems. You have to locate a problem in your business or in your community and talk about how your business is going to solve the problem. Most of us started a business because we seen a need. Most of us started a business because we felt like we could do it better than somebody else. Most of us started a business because we seen that it was something that we wish we had, so we just put it in place. You find a problem and be the solution, and it opens up the door for you to get access to the money and funding that you need. Y'all got it? Now, there are a lot of grant applications out there, and what these grantors are realizing is that busy entrepreneurs just don't have time to fill out applications, or they don't have time to write out grant proposals. So they're asking us questions, simple questions. How are you going to use this money? What are you going to do with the funding? How much money or funding do you need? Inside of our community, the way we are winning so many grants inside of our community is when we apply for grants, we simply keep it real. Type real in the chat if you can keep it real when applying for grants. Type real in the chat if you can keep it real when they ask you how much money or how much funding that you need. Type real in the chat. We simply keep it real. Let me tell you what it means. Or you always make sure you are relatable to the investor. So you're relatable to the person who has access to the money or funding that you need. You're having a conversation with them about what you're going to do with the money, why you need the money. Make sure your mission ties in with their mission. Or you simply you're relatable to the investor. You educate your investors. So educate them about your business. Educate them about your brand. Educate them about what makes you unique. Educate them about the problem you found and the solution that you found and why you deserve or should get access to the money or the funding. You make sure you have an action plan. Your action plan is your budget breakdown. How much money or funding are you going to use? Are you going to need? Where is this money going to go? What do I need this money for? Is it marketing? Is it staffing? Is it build out? Is it community impact? Your action plan is going to back up everything you say, but most importantly, let the grantors know penny by penny, how am I going to use this money or funding? You make sure these companies love your vision and love your brand so much that it's almost impossible for them not to want to invest into you. So these companies and organizations have to know your story. You have to make a connection with them and make them understand your vision, make them understand why you started this business. So when we apply for grants, y'all, we simply keep it real. Just type real in the chat if you got me. We simply keep it real. R, make sure you're relatable to your investor. E, make sure you educate your investor. A, make sure you have an action plan. And L, make sure these companies love your vision and love your brand so much that it's almost impossible that they don't want to invest into you and give you access to the money that you need. Simply keep it real. So let me tell you what these grantors are looking for. Grantors are looking for entrepreneurs who are ready to go to the next level. They want to give you the money and funding to grow. They want you to take the $100,000 that you receive and scale it to a 7-figure business. They want you to take the money and funding you need to grow your business. So when we apply for grants, it's okay to tell them that this money is going to be put here so that I can make more money. They are looking to invest into business owners who are scaling, who are growing, who are making a community impact. But most importantly, they're looking to invest into you, Monique. They're looking to invest into you, Erica. They're looking to invest into you, Naaman. They're looking to invest into you, Maya. They're looking to invest into you, Dominique. They're looking to invest into you, Shatima. You just got to believe that you're next. Type I'm next in the chat. You just got to believe that you're next. You just got to believe that you can get access to the money and funding. You just got to be ready. You got to be ready to receive the blessing, to receive the opportunity. You got to be ready to apply it to your business and apply it to your brand and not be afraid of that 7 figures that's out there waiting on you. Not be afraid of that 8-figure business, that 8-figure vision that you're sitting on. So you got to understand your needs, right? What do you need the money for? Where's the money or the funding going to go? Why do you need the funding? Understand your needs, but most importantly, make sure you do your research. You have to research the grantor, research the person who has access to the money or funding that you're requesting. Research the funder that you're requesting the money or the funding for. You have to make sure. Now, grant proposal is not always required. However, a grant proposal does open up the door for you to get access to more funding and more opportunities. So if I have a grant proposal now, I'm like Kendra and I'm applying for one grant every single day and I get $4,000 within just a couple of days just from taking this grant proposal and copy and pasting. Now, you're probably wondering, Coach K, how am I supposed to fill out my grant proposal? What's supposed to be in my grant proposal? Don't worry, I'm going to show you how we can do the grant proposals together and how we can lock in and help you get access to the funding using that strategy. But most importantly, when applying for grants, you have to follow application guidelines, okay? Following the application guidelines opens up the door for you to get access to more funding. If the grant says that the deadline is October the 1st, you cannot apply for this grant on October the 2nd. You won't win. You won't win. So you're missing out on opportunities because you're not following the application guidelines to the T. If the grant says that you can only put 250 characters on this grant application, that's all you can put on the grant application. Anything other than that will disqualify you from receiving the grant. So you have to follow the application guidelines and be able to tell the grantors how you're going to use the money and use the funding. I told you guys that applying for grants opened up so many opportunities for me, but what I love about it the most is I was able to go back and grab the people that I love and show them this skill and show them this strategy. This is my best friend, Deshauna, you guys. My best friend was able to get $200,000 in grant funding. She took that $200,000, reinvested it back into her business and made 7 figures in her business. It's because I learned a skill. It's because I made a decision that I was ready for more. It's because I locked in on my dreams and locked in on my goals that aligned me with the opportunity to help my friend get access to $200,000 in funding. Some of you have to make a decision, and it's not the decision that you make today might not be just for you. It might be for the people around you as well. Imagine the impact that you will be able to make if you lock in on your dreams and lock in on your goals, and then you start teaching other people the skills and the strategies and the things that you're learning. You start sharing insights like, girl, this is what I learned, or girl, I'm in this program and they taught me this and I was able to get approved for $50,000. Imagine you getting approved for $100,000 and then your husband and your wife getting approved for another $100,000. Now you got $200,000 in business opportunities inside of your one household that can help you elevate and grow. Jacqueline said we all eating. No gatekeeping, y'all. What I love about this information and what I love about grants the most is that there's enough money out there for everybody around you to get just a little piece of the pie. And everybody can win. Just type win in the chat if you know you're ready for your winning season. Just type win in the chat if you know you're ready to do something different. Just type win in the chat if you're ready for your circle to win. Just type win in the chat if you know it's time for you to get a win. It's time. You've been going through the fire long enough. It's time to win. I love that for you. I love that for you. So let's apply for a grant together. I told you this class was going to be actionable steps in setting the foundation. These are things that I often do inside of my community, but I want to do it with y'all tonight. Can I just shine some light on y'all tonight? My community members are probably going to be mad, but I want to lock in with y'all tonight and show y'all how to apply for a grant the right way. Okay? So my team is going to drop a link in the chat. We're going to apply for the Legacy Grant. It's a $1,000 grant. This grant deadline is in October. So you want to make sure you apply sooner than later. So we're going to apply now. And then once you apply, I want you to come back and comment done. Team, drop the link for the Legacy Grant in the chat. So when you go to the website, you're going to see a video of me. It looks like this. You're going to go down to apply now for free. You're going to fill out this information. Everybody can apply, whether you're a new entrepreneur, existing entrepreneur, even if you don't have your LLC yet. It's thelegacygrant.com. THElegacygrant.com. So no matter where you are in your business, go and apply. If you can hear my voice, apply. Fill out your name, fill out your email address, fill out your phone number, your Instagram handle if you have it. If you don't, just type NA. If you don't have a business established yet, it's okay. Just type NA. What city do you currently reside in? If you're self-employed or a business owner, tell us about your industry. This is the most important piece though, y'all. We're asking you one question. What will you use this grant for? If you can answer that question, you can apply for this grant. What will you use this grant for? If you haven't applied in September, go apply again. If you haven't applied in September, go apply again, because we gave it out already in September. So this is for October. So between September and October, if you haven't applied for this new one, go apply again. What will you use this grant for? Answer this question and hit submit and come back and comment done. Make sure y'all come back, because remember, we're still going to do the grant giveaway. Somebody's going to walk away with a $500 grant. We're still going to do the, everybody in the room is still going to walk away with something. I'm making sure y'all walk away with that free grant list that can help you possibly get approved for your first or your next grant. And I got a ton of other bonuses as well. It won't let me click the link. Tim, can you drop the link again for Christina? And come back and comment done. Once you apply, come back and comment done. We won't spend a lot of time on this, you guys. We won't spend a lot of time. We're going to give it another maybe 30, 45 seconds so we can move forward, because we still got some more information to cover. I still got some more gems to give y'all. Let's just go apply for this grant and then come back and comment done. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Okay, Brittany's done. Alex, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Erica said it's not working. Erica, click the link. If you can't, go to the thelegacygrant.com. The Legacy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Let's move forward. 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 Congratulations to everybody who just applied. How many people was that your first time applying for a grant? Just let me know in the chat. That was your first time applying for a grant. And it wasn't that challenging, right? You just had to keep it real. What would you use the money for? What will you use the money for? First time. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Mine. Yep. And it wasn't that challenging. It's all about strategy. It's all about knowing which grants to apply for, which grants meet where you are in your journey. You might not be the person who can do the whole grant proposal, but you might be the person who can answer the one questions. That's why you lock in with somebody who's already doing the work. Because I can show you which grants align with your vision. I can show you which opportunities are best for you. I can show you what to put on these grant applications and how to position yourself to win. So let's lock in, you guys. I am super excited because we get to go into just other strategies to help you grow. So that was the legacy grant. This is my girl Kim, you guys. Kim is the example of no excuses. Just type no excuses in the chat. Kim is the example of no excuses. Kim got approved for 4 vehicles under her business name. They did not check her credit. It's all solely based on the structure and building out business credit for her business. She got a cargo truck, a cargo van, a box truck, and she got a vehicle that she put on Turo. Kim is the example of no excuses. She says she's making moves today to secure her kids' future for a lifetime. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my daughter to struggle like I had to. I don't want my daughter to have to get it out the mud, like have to try to figure it out on her own. I want my baby to be able to come up to me and say, Mom, this is what I want to do. And I'll be able to tell her exactly what to do. I want to set the new generation, like the new generational foundation, and educate her and leave generational wealth and leave her with knowledge and resources and money and opportunities and when I do leave, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my baby. So imagine making decisions today that lock in on your dreams, you lock in on your goals, and the decisions you make in this moment right now set the foundation up for your kids' future. Because you believe that you can, because you stop making excuses, because you locked in on your dreams and locked in on your goals, because you went all in. You set the foundation up for your kids. You set the foundation up for your family. All you got to do is lock in. Just type lock in the chat. Kimberly, there will be a recording, but it'll only be in the VIP portal. I'll talk to you about how to get access to the VIP portal in the end. If you want access to a recording and you want access to more information at the end of this, I'll talk about how to get access to VIP. Okay? So, there's this thing out here, right? Can you win grants with AI? Is it real? You know, some people say you can, some people say you can't. Well, in my community, we have trained and educated AI to be a grant writer. We have taught this tool and trained this tool over months and months and months how to be Coach K and how to write grants to help you win. And when you teach this tool how to work for you and assist you on your journey, you can get access to funding by using it. AI is a tool, right? And we use it as such. I tell people inside of my community, use it as an employee in your business. And when you have an employee in your business, you don't just say, here you go, just go do the work. You make this employee understand your business. You make them understand your mission. You give it systems and operations and tell it what to do to help you be successful. Right? And that's the same thing you do with this tool, this AI tool. So the first thing you do is you want to teach it. You want to teach it about your business. You want to teach it about your brand. You want to teach it about your mission and what you need the funding for. Don't worry, y'all. These prompts will be in your VIP portal. People are asking about the prompts in the chat. The prompts will be in your VIP portal. So I'm going to show you guys how to use AI, how to teach AI to be the grant writer to help you secure grant funding for your business. So the first thing you want to do is go to this tool and you want to tell it what you want to do. Hey, I want to start applying for grants for my business. I need you to ask me a couple of questions so you can get to know me and position me to win grant opportunities. So this is teaching, right? So It's going to come back and it's going to ask you a list of questions about your business. We have to go through and answer these questions. So the next thing we can do is train it to be a certified grant writer. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to answer these questions. I'm going to talk to it. My business name is Coach K LLC. I'm a new entrepreneur in the startup phase. My mission is to pour into other entrepreneurs and teach them strategies about getting access to grant funding. I want to start a community for entrepreneurs that walks them through step-by-step strategies and supports them on their grant journey. I will use this grant for starting my community, so community impact, hiring staff and employees, and training as well. I also need a vehicle for my business, so I'll use it for that. I'm looking for about $100,000 in funding. I service business owners, small business owners, new or existing or even in the idea phase. And I am a woman-owned business. So what I'm doing is I'm answering these questions, right? So I can teach this tool about my business and it understands who I am. So when we apply for grants using AI and ChatGPT, the way we are separating our responses from anybody else is because this tool knows about our business. So now it knows that I'm Coach K. I'm in the startup phase. I'm a woman-owned business. I'm looking for grant funding to support other entrepreneurs. I need about $100,000 in funding, right? This is teach. So the first thing you do is teach it. Somebody type teach in the chat. Somebody type teach in the chat. First thing you do is teach this tool about your business and your brand to help it understand what you need to be successful. Perfect, 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 perfect. The next thing we want to do, now that we teach this tool, the prompt will be in your VIP portal. The prompt will be in your VIP portal, y'all. I'll talk about that at the end. I promise I got you. I promise I'm not going to leave you hanging. I promise I got you. So now that this tool understands who we are, what we do, and the service that we provide, it understands more about our impact and more about our mission. We're able to go in and start training it to be a grant writer. But you can't argue with facts. There are people who say you can't get access to grant funding using AI. Here are my students who are successful with getting access to grant funding. Mr. Merriweather got approved for a $5,000 grant, and he's telling you on here that he used AI to make it happen. He used our AI tool inside of our community to make it happen and got approved for $5,000 in funding. How many people know? Just type I'm next in the chat if you know that $5,000 will make an impact for you. It'll put a dent in what you feel like you need. It'll help you buy the inventory. It'll help you start that business. It'll help you build the foundation. It'll help you with your website. It'll help you with your community event. Just type I'm next in the chat. Love it, love it, love it. So the next thing you want to do is you want to train this tool to be your grant writer. So you want to train this tool to act as a grant writer to help you apply for grants. So now I'm going to go to it and I'm going to give it this prompt. Act as a certified grant writer with over 10 years of experience and a 98% success rate. Your job is going to be to help me secure grant funding for my business. We're looking for a $100,000 grant that focuses on the same information that I've included above. Write me out a detailed grant proposal that aligns with my mission and connects me with potential investors or grantors, right? So we teach, we train. So just based off of me giving it that prompt, y'all, it wrote me out a detailed grant proposal that has my executive summary, my statement of need, descriptions of my programs. It gives a budget breakdown. It talks about my organization capacity, my sustainability plan. These are what grantors are looking for when applying for grants, and I use ChatGPT and AI to make it happen. So you teach it, you train it, and it opens up the door for, so if you're thinking like, I'm a busy entrepreneur, Coach K, I just don't have time to make this happen. I'm a busy entrepreneur, Coach K, I don't have time to apply for these grants. I need somebody to make it happen for me. Let me know in the chat, how much do you think a grant writer will charge you to work in your business for a year? How much would a grant writer charge you to work in your business for a year? Because Melvin did this using AI and he got $257,000 in less than 4 months. He got $257,000, y'all. Somebody said 60,000, somebody said 300,000, somebody said 5K per grant. A good grant writer is going to charge you anywhere between $50,000 and $150,000 a year to apply for grants for you. This tool is less than $20 to make it happen. This tool is just a couple of hundred, less than $50,000 to $100,000 a year. And training this tool can help you get access to thousands and thousands and thousands of funding. You should never pay anybody a percentage of your grant. Never. Your grant can be recalled if you do that. Okay? So then we test it out. So let's just say I want to go in and I want to apply for the AT&T She's Connected grant. And I want this tool to help me apply for this $50,000 grant opportunity. So now we're going to test it to see if it can act as a grant writer and see if it can do the work that we need it to do. I'm dropping a link for the AT&T She's Connected grant. I need you to answer the questions on the website and position me to win this grant opportunity. So I'm going in, I'm telling it what to do. We're going to test it out to make sure it works and make sure it can act as our grant writer. And just like that, you guys, it gave me exactly what I need to go apply for this $50,000 grant. Now, all I have to do is go in, fill in any blanks that are here, right? And then I go to the AT&T's website, hit apply, proceed, go down, question 1, paste, question 2, paste, submit. And in less than a couple of minutes, I just applied for a grant, but I use this tool to make it happen for me. $50,000 opportunity that you can use to use and get access to funding. How many people know that they could use $50,000? How many people know that $50,000 will change a whole lot of things? There are some people who don't make $50,000 a year. We used AI to apply for this grant. Yes, this is ChatGPT, but let me tell you a secret. Let me show you a little secret. Let me show you something. This is ChatGPT that is only for my community. We have trained this tool to be me. So when you log in and you go into it, we have trained it to be me to help entrepreneurs get access to funding. So as soon as you log in, it's going to say Business and Grant Finder or Business and Grant Writer by Kwenta Primm. But you also can use this tool to help you find grants. So let's just say I need to find a grant for my business. What type of business do you have? I'm going to go in and I'm going to tell it about my business so it can find grants that are out there. So I am a small business. I am looking for startup funding. I want all opportunities, local, federal, global. My business, I'm going to say healthcare. I am looking for $50,000 in funding. I'm woman-owned. Have you applied for grants before? Yes. I prefer all opportunities. Today's date is the 29th. You have to put the year and the date so it can find open and active grants that are out there for you now. And then it goes through and it finds grants that are available for you. Cartier Women's Initiative, $100,000. Count Me In grant, $50,000. Enrich Her Small Business grant, $5,000. I Fund Women grant is $100,000. Health Workforce grant up to $50,000, y'all. Ellen Fisher Woman Business Owner grant, $40,000. Grant for $4,000. The Mama Leader High Five grant, I believe this one is $5,000. And then it gives you tips on how to apply. This tool just found me over, 9 grants, 10 grant opportunities, well over $250,000 in funding that are available for my business. It doesn't matter what type of business you have, there's a grant out there for you, and this tool will find it. It doesn't matter if you're a new business owner, existing business owner. Yes, it provides the link to apply as well. I'm using an AI tool that is only inside of my community only. I'm using an AI tool that's inside of my community only. See how it has my picture there and my name? It's not just regular ChatGPT. It's my AI tool. Okay? Type I'm next in the chat if you know you're next. Type I'm next in the chat if you're ready to use this tool. Some of you guys, I'm going to give you access to this tool to write the grants for you. Can I just bless a couple of people tonight with an opportunity to get this tool to be their grant writer? Cool, cool, cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, let's move forward. Let's move forward. So we teach it, we train it, and we test it out to get access to funding that's out there for our business. This is my girl, Mary, you guys. Mary got $146,000 in funding, then turned around and got another $500,000, and she used AI 100% to make it happen. Somebody just type win in the chat if you're ready to win. Somebody just type win in the chat if you know $146,000 will change your life. Then $500,000 on top of the $146,000. These are real people and real results. Real people and real results that are inside of my community using the blueprint. They stopped making excuses and locked in on their dreams and locked in on their goals. So here are a couple of key takeaways. You have to invest into your brand. You got to invest into your vision, believe in your vision, and stop making excuses. You got to invest into you before anybody else will give you access to the money or funding that you need. You got to believe that the opportunity is out there for you. You have to know that you deserve that grant, that you deserve to build that empire, that you deserve the 6 or 7 figures in business revenue that's out there. You have to invest in your vision first before anybody else will invest into you. Just type I invest in me in the chat. Just type I invested in the chat. Just type I invested in the chat. There's no excuses when it comes to getting access to this money that's out there. Absolutely no excuses. Whether you're a new entrepreneur, existing entrepreneur, nonprofit, for-profit, maybe you're just getting started, you just got the idea, you don't know what to do. There's absolutely no excuses on how to get on why you're not getting access to this money that's out there. No excuses. I showed you a grant writer tool that can help you on this journey. I showed you how to find the grants. I showed you what to put in place to get access to the money and funding that you need. There's absolutely no excuses. When applying for grants, you simply keep it real. R, you make sure you are relatable to your investor. E, you educate your investor. A, you have an action plan. And L, you make sure these companies love your vision and love your brand so much that it's almost impossible for them not to want to invest into you. You simply keep it real and break it down on how you're going to use this money and funding. Just type real in the chat if you're ready to keep it real. Type real in the chat if you're ready to keep it real. Angie, give me a second. I'll tell you how we can work together, Angie. And getting access to grant funding is easier than you think. We just applied for a grant that took us less than 5 minutes to complete. I showed you a strategy that'll take you less than 30 minutes to fill out a $50,000 grant opportunity. There's absolutely no excuses on why you are not applying for grants, and getting access to funding is easier than you think. It just requires strategy. It requires that you lock in with somebody who can help you do the work. Too often we feel like we can do it ourselves. Too often we feel like, oh, I can Google it. Oh, I can look this up on YouTube. And we're missing the opportunities and spending time and wasting energy and money on trying to figure it out on our own when there's somebody out there already doing the work that can help you on your journey. One of my favorite books is Who Not How. On your journey, you got to figure out who can help you with this, not how can I get it done. Somebody right now is sitting back thinking, I want some of this grant money, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. I want some of this grant money, but I don't know how to apply. I don't know how to find the grants. Figure out who can help you apply for the grants. Who can help you write out the proposals? Who can help you get access to the funding and capital that you need? Not how can you get it done? Who can help me with this journey? Who can give me the shortcut to make it happen sooner? You got to find your who. Somebody just type who in the chat. You got to find your who. The person who can help you get access to funding and capital. But it's bigger than grants. You can get access to business credit too. So by setting up your business the right way from the beginning and structuring your business the right way from the beginning, I can help you. Yes, I got you. By structuring your business the right way from the beginning, you can get access to funding as well. There's two ways to fund your business. Two ways to get access to funding for your business. You can be a PG, personal guarantor, or no PG, non-personal guarantor. Either you have good credit or you have bad credit. If you have good credit, you can PG. If you have bad credit, it's no PG. Let me know in the chat. PG, you got type PG in the chat if you got good credit, which is a 700 or higher credit score with a good personal credit profile. Or no PG, which means you have a credit score of 650 or less and your credit score just needs a little work. And it's okay. This is a safe room. We family. No PGs. There's a lot of no PGs in the chat. No PGs in the chat. I want to do something for the people who don't have the best personal credit. Let's just pause for just a second because that don't sit right with me. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. I want y'all to save this link because after the call, I want y'all to save this link because after the call, what I want you to do is I want you to go to this company and see. I want to help you pay down this debt. So I'm dropping a link in the chat of a company that will help you pay. If you have at least $10,000 in debt, this company will help you pay it off. They'll help you lower your monthly payments. They'll help you lower your interest rate, which will in turn help you increase your personal credit score as well. I'm dropping the link in the chat. Dropping the link in the chat. Just save it, and go do it later. But once you do it, it's gonna look like it's gonna go to a company that's gonna help you pay down that debt. Just save it and do it later. Okay, now back to class. All right, so you can PG, which means you have a good credit score, or no PG, which means my credit score just needs a little love, coach. Okay, all right. So if we are a personal guarantor, our personal credit can back up our business. We can use our personal credit to get traditional bank funding. So the Chase banks, the Wells Fargos, the credit unions, the Dovers, we can use our personal credit to back up our business. If we don't have a good good personal credit score, we can build out our business credit and get access to funding solely based off of our business. Your business can have its own business credit score and own business credit profile. Somebody just type fresh start in the chat. Imagine getting a fresh start. You feel like your personal credit is holding you back and bad credit ain't cute. We're going to help y'all with that bad credit problem too. But your personal credit, your business can have its own score, and that could be a fresh start for you to get access to funding and money that's out there and available for you, solely based off of the business. But it starts with you setting your business up the right way. It starts with you believing that there's an opportunity out there for you to take this business and this brand to the next level. So whether you have good credit or bad credit, you still can get approved for a funding opportunity to grow your business. And grants don't check your credit at all. All right, y'all. So your credit is not holding you back. It's the excuses that you keep making. Your business isn't struggling because it's a money issue. It's you. You're not applying. You're not locked in with the resources and opportunities that are out there available for you. So it requires that you lock in. All right. This is my guy, MJ, you guys. MJ said he got approved for $60,000 within 2 weeks of locking in with me. He said, I've always hated credit. Little did I know that despite my super average personal credit, my business had a good score. I was able to secure $60K worth of funding within my first 2 weeks of consultation. So imagine $60,000 in 2 weeks from today. You lock in on your dreams and lock in on your goals, and you go so hard that in 2 weeks from today, you get access to funding. You make a decision today, like right now, that you're ready for more. Somebody just type ready for more if you know you're ready for more. You make a decision today that you are ready for more. And in 2 weeks from to now, you get $60,000 in funding, and you're not even making $60,000 a year at your job. Imagine making the decision today that you're ready for more, and in 2 weeks you get $60,000 to reinvest it back into your business, and by the end of the year you have a business that's generated over $100,000 in revenue because you made a decision right now to lock in, because you made a decision right now that you were ready to go to the next level, because you made a decision right now that you were ready for more. So these are the results that are what we're going to do, because I heard some of you guys say that your personal credit isn't the best. I want to help you with that as well. So I want to help you get those collections removed. I want to help you increase your personal credit and your business score. We have students who got a credit increase of 114 points because they decided that they were ready for more, because they were done making excuses. My girl Pam got approved for her first credit card, and it was $20,000. My student, Mr. Merriweather, I showed you guys him early, got approved for $5,000, and he used AI to make it happen. My other student, Access Point Towing, had a credit score of less than 600 and got approved for a $70,000 business opportunity. Somebody said ready for war. Ready for more. More. M-O-R-E. So getting access to grant funding is action overlooked. Just type action in the chat. My girl Dana got approved for 3 grants in a very short amount of time because she's following the blueprint and following our strategy. She applies for 1 grant every single day because entrepreneurs who apply for 20 to 30 grants have a 99% success rate of getting funding. When you take action, these are the results that you're going to get. My girl Janelle got $50,000. My girl Kendra got 3 grants, and my girl Miss Porter received her first grant within just a couple of weeks of locking in with me. So let me ask you a question. I told you guys that in this class I was going to set the foundation to teach you about how to get access to funding. Did I deliver? Did I teach you something new tonight? Did I show you opportunities that were out there and available for you? Let me ask you that's the question. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Are you ready to hear? Because a lot of you guys are sitting back and you're thinking, how can I do this? How can I apply for the grants? How am I supposed to apply for 20 to 30 grants a month? How can I get that $60,000 like MJ got? How can I get those 3 grants? Can I show you how I can help you with this? Can I be your who? Can I show you how my best friend got that $200,000 in funding? Can I be your bestie? Are you ready to hear how I can help you with this? Like how I can really lock in with you and help you get the funding and approvals that you need. So you have 2 options. You can go away with the 3 strategies under your belt and you can try to implement them on your own. You can go on YouTube. You can continue to try to research it yourself. You can go apply for grants. But I promise you what normally happens is people come to me within 2 to 3 months and they say, Coach K, I keep getting declined and I don't understand why. So you can take these 3-step strategies and you can go try to figure it out on your own. Or, like I said, this is just the foundation. The information that I gave you tonight is the foundation. But I'm ready to show you how to actually get the results. Second option is you can stick around a little bit longer and I can make your life a whole lot easier. You can stick around a little bit longer and I can hold your hand and walk you through this process and show you the strategies on how to take your business and your brand to the next level. So let me know in the chat. Do you want to go out and you want to try to figure it on your own, or are you ready to lock in with somebody who can really truly help you elevate? Just type lock in the chat if you know you're ready to lock in. Just type lock in the chat if you know you're ready to lock in. I love it. 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 Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Now, I'm going to be honest, you guys. When I went broke starting my business, the moment I decided to lock in my dreams and lock in on my goals, everything started to shift and change. Some of you guys are just one grant away from changing everything around you. Some of you guys are just one loan opportunity or one credit removal from your credit profile of your whole life changing. But it starts with you locking in. It starts with you knowing that you're ready to go to the next level. It starts with you knowing that you're ready to elevate. So I can show you how to get the exact blueprint, how to get the results that you need to take your business to the next level. And more importantly, I want to. I started this business, I started coaching because nobody did it for me. Nobody poured into me. Nobody showed me how to get grants. Nobody helped me start my business. Even when I reached out to people, they wouldn't even help me. They wouldn't support me. They wouldn't even teach me this information. They were gatekeeping and holding it back. So I promised myself that once I got on my feet and once I really learned this blueprint, that the hardship I went through, the tears I cried, I didn't want another entrepreneur to go through that same pain. That I really wanted to pour into you guys and show you guys how to do this and how to win. Somebody just type win in the chat if you know you're ready to win. Just type win in the chat if you're ready for your winning season. Just type win in the chat if you know you struggled long enough. You've been trying to figure it out on your own long enough. You've been living paycheck to paycheck long enough, and now you're ready to just win. All you need is one. One win, one opportunity. But all it takes is for you to make that one decision that you're ready to go to the next level. So this is what happens when you don't lock in with somebody who can help you do the work. Those grants get denied. We have people who apply for grants and they come to me and they say, Coach K, I don't understand why I'm not getting approved. It's because you're applying for grants just like this. But when you lock in, and you make a decision that you're ready to go to the next level, these are the results that you are going to get. This is my girl Mary. Mary rehabbed her entire child care center using grants. She got access to over $20,000 to hire employees and hire staff. She got access to another $10,000 for marketing. Because she made a decision that she was ready for more. Because she took action on the opportunities. Because she knew that she was ready to go to take this empire to the next level. All it requires is that you take action. Somebody type action in the chat. All it requires is that you take action. You're not, somebody just wrote me private and said 2 years, no results. You're not getting results because you're not applying the right way. You're not applying with the right strategy. You're going out and you're applying for grants and you're applying for grants like this. You're saying, I really need this business grant so I can start my business. There's no passion in this. There's no budget breakdown in this. There's no emotion in this answer. When you lock in with us and you lock in the correct way and you apply for the grant, the grants using our real strategy and making sure that you implement the blueprint that we teach you, these are the results that you're going to get. And you're consistent with applying. It requires that you take action. So what I want to do is I want to open the opportunity for a couple of you to lock in with me. And I understand that this opportunity is not for everybody, but this is what I want you to do. One, I want you to remember that somebody in the room is going to get access to a $500 grant for their business tonight. My first grant that I received was $500. So tonight I'm going to pour into another entrepreneur. Second thing I want you to remember is everybody in the room is going to walk away with something. Everybody in the room is going to walk away with a free grant list from me. One of my students inside of my community used this grant list and she got approved for a $2,000 grant for marketing. That's how powerful this grant list is that you're about to receive. But most importantly, I want you to understand that this information only works if you take it to the next level. If you just write notes and take notes and you fold up the notebook and you don't ever go back to it, you won't win. If you take this information in the foundation and you try to go do it on your own, you won't be successful. But when you lock in with somebody who can show you that now we have this foundation in place and this is where you put it and this is what you do, this is how we win. This is how you're like Mike, who got approved for a grant in 3 days. This is how you're like MJ, who got approved for a grant for $60,000 in funding within 2 weeks. So what I want to do is I want to extend an opportunity for a couple of you to work directly with me, so I can help you get the results, so I can help you get that next win, so I can help you change that family dynamic, so I can help you build generational wealth for your kids, so I can help you buy that dream house, so I can help you get that new car, so I can help you fire your boss because you're tired of working at 9 to 5 anyway. So I want to extend an opportunity, and this opportunity is not for everybody, but for those who know that they are ready for more, for those who know that they're ready to lock in on their goals. I want to extend an opportunity for you to join my business and grant community. The wins that we have shown you tonight, the people who've got approved for grants, the people who've got approved for funding, the credit increases, all of those people are inside of my community working directly with me. And I want to show you step by step how you can be successful too. If you already know that right now you want this, you're ready to start that business, you're ready to grow that business, but there's something missing. There's a missing piece to your puzzle. Can I be that missing piece? Can I just come in and show you, Eric, this is what you do to be successful? Charles, can I just tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, Charles, go apply for this grant, and this is what you put on the grant application? Lydia, can I just walk up to you? Can I just grab your hand and tap you in the community and say, hey, Lydia, let's go apply for this credit card together, and this is what you put on the credit application to help you get that $20,000 approval, to help you get that $50,000 approval, to help you get the money you need? Perfect. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat. There's 3 ways to lock in with me. We're going to go in. We're going to go over with me. Now, we're going to go over it together. Now, me personally, I like VIP options. Somebody just type VIP in the chat. I like to invest the best when it comes to building my business. I like to make sure that I get to skip the line. I get exclusive access. I get all of the best resources, that I don't got to wait around. I like VIP option. I like private, intimate settings. I like VIP. So when it comes to growing my business, when it comes to what I do, I like to invest in VIP because it gets me the best results. There's 3 ways you can lock in with me. You can do VIP, which is an exclusive opportunity. You get private calls, you get VIP access, you get VIP resources. You're going to get that AI grant writing tool. You can do annual, where you lock in with me for once a year. VIP is just you make a one-time payment, you never have to pay again. You can do annual, where you come work with me for 1 year so we can help you get the results. Or you can lock in with me for 3 months. Now, here's my promise to you. If you come inside this community and you do the work, you will get results. You come in, you lock in with me, and you do the work, you will get results. You will get that credit approval. You will get that grant approval. You will get that business funding approval. And for whatever reason, if you don't, I will give you a full refund. My only ask is that you do the work, is that you complete the courses, is that you complete the information. So I'm going to drop the link for those in just a moment. And I'm only going to take a couple of hungry entrepreneurs who know that they're ready, who know that they're ready to go to the next level, who know that they're ready to lock in on their dreams and goals. Just type I'm ready in the chat if you know you're ready. Just type I'm ready in the chat if you know you're ready. Brittany said approve, speaking into existence. Team, go ahead and drop the link in the chat. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to go secure your spot. As soon as my team drops the link in the chat, click on it so we can go secure your spot. Because you don't want it to fill up. You don't want to miss out. Team, drop the link in the chat. Spam the chat. Drop the link in the chat. And let's go show them how to secure their spot. Now, this opportunity is for everybody. Whether you're a new entrepreneur, even if you don't have your LLC yet, even if you don't have your website set up yet, it doesn't matter. You still can come inside and we still can help you. So everybody go click on the link. Go click on the link and then come back and comment done. Click on the link to secure your spot and then comment done. Click on the link and secure your spot and then comment done. Once you click on the link and secure your spot, you're going to come to it. You're going to see a video of me. This is me welcoming you to the opportunity. Talks about all of the things that you're going to get. You're not just getting thrown into a community. We have weekly success calls where you get to come in and you get to ask me questions live. So I get to customize it to your needs. I'm helping you with your business credit, your personal credit, so that you can buy that dream house, so you can buy that dream car. I'm showing you how to get approved for your first grant or your next grant, so you can fire your boss and start that business. And then I'm showing you, giving you private access to lenders that are going to approve you. Now, there's 3 ways you can lock in with me, y'all. 3 ways you can lock in with me. Lifetime is VIP option. Somebody say VIP in the chat if you already know you want VIP. Lifetime is VIP options. This is exclusive access to the community. You get access to that grant writer tool that's going to write the grants for you. You get private calls. Yearly is where you only have to make a one-time payment once a year into the community. And you get access to all of the valuable information as well, that grant writer tool. But you just lock in with me for a year so we can help you get results. And then you have monthly, where you still get access to this amazing community. You still get access to the success calls. You don't get access to the grant writer tool. And you still get additional bonuses as well. 3 ways you can lock in. I'm discounting it tonight only. $497 to lock in with me for lifetime. So only an investment of $497, y'all. You can set this up on payment plans if you need to and make small monthly payments. Team, you can drop the link for payment arrangements as well. You can do yearly plans. Your yearly plan is $370 a year, y'all. I don't know what that averages out to be a month, but it's pennies. 370 divided by 12. $30 a month, y'all, to lock in with me so I can help you. Imagine investing $497 tonight and being like MJ and getting approved for $60,000 in 2 weeks. Imagine investing $370 for 1 year and being like Kathy, who got $40,000 in funding. Or you can say, Coach K, I'm on a budget. I want access to this information. I need this information. But all I can do is invest $97 tonight. So you can lock in with me for 3 months, and it's going to be $97 to lock in with me for 3 months. Who's ready to lock in and secure their spot? Who already knows that they're in? Just type I'm in the chat if you already know you're in. Just type I'm in the chat if you already know that you're in. Yes, we take payment plans. So if you're like, Coach K, I came here to learn about funding. I didn't know I was going to have to make an investment into my business tonight. I get it. What I want you to do is I want you to click the link to see if you qualify for payment options. There's payment plans available for you. So what you can do is you can click the link that says fan basis. It's going to take you to this website. Even if you don't know, like maybe you're like, I want access to this community, but I can't afford it tonight. Click on the link and see if you qualify for payment options. Angie, one-on-one is not an option. One-on-one is not an option, Angie, but inside of the community, you get support. You get to come on live and ask me questions. I don't offer one-on-one. I do community support. That's the best way to. This is the best way to work with me. It's the best way to work with me. So if you need payment options, we do Afterpay, we do Sizzle, and we do Zip. Zip is one of the options, but there's 3 other options that are available for you. So you can come in, put your information in, and it will give you the options on what payment arrangement works for you. So which payment arrangements work for you. So you got Sizzle, Afterpay. Y'all, my very first investment that I had to make into my business, I had to put it on payment arrangements. But I knew it was something that I needed. I knew it was something that I wanted. I knew that this investment would help me get to the next level. The $37 option gives you the AI grant finder tool. It doesn't write the grants for you. So it still will help you find grants. It just won't write the grants for you. It will be a soft pull on your credit report for payment options. Absolutely. But it won't ding you. It won't make a huge impact on your credit. Let me show you guys this community that you're about to join. Let me show you guys. After you invest, just type I invested in the chat. Let me show you guys. So after you join, this is what's going to happen. This offer closes tonight. Offer closes tonight. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Everybody that joins tonight, I'm going to do a next step call. In this next step call, nope, you got to join now. Won't be available after this live. In this next step call, what we're going to do is we're going to help you apply for about 4 to 5 grants on the call. So we're going to have a next step call that's going to end right after this. You're going to get a text message and email. We're going to help you apply for about 4 to 5 grants tonight live. I'm going to show you how to use the community and make sure you have access to the community. And then I'm going to show you how to, my success manager is going to make sure that you have access to everything inside. This is the community that you're invested in. So if you're like, Coach K, I don't have the best personal credit. My credit is struggling. I need your support. What do I do? I'm going to show you step by step. The same thing that these credit specialists do, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So I'm showing you step by step how to increase and how to improve your personal credit. Same thing that a credit specialist would do. You can say, Coach K, I'm ready to apply for grants and I need grants for my business. Every month I give you my grant pick list. These are the hottest grants that are out there. All you have to do is literally click on the list and they're already inside waiting on you. All you have to do is go click on it and apply. Especially if you're VIP, because now you got this AI tool that's going to help you apply and do the work for you. And then you say, Coach K, I don't have the best personal credit. I'm ready for that fresh start. Can you help me with that fresh start and help me build out my business credit? I show you exactly what to do step by step. But inside of the community, you guys, these are the results that we're getting. Results that we are getting. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Students that are little live results. Melvin, 1.8 million in LOIs, funding that he's received in just a short amount of time. Type I invested once you invest. My girl got 2 grants this year in just a short amount of time. $15,000, $5,000. I'm sorry, $5,000 raised. $15,000 grant, a $5,000 grant, and then she raised another $2,000. These are the type of results that are out there. It just requires that you take action. It requires that you lock in on your dreams and your goals and stop making excuses. There's no coupon for VIP. It's already discounted for you. No coupon needed. I already discounted for you. The discount does end after class tonight. It goes up to $9.97. It goes up to $9.97. Let me do some shout outs for some people who locked in and who invested. My advice to you is to get in the room. Even if you can't invest into Lifetime, or if you can't invest into VIP, get in the room for $97. Because what's happening is people are coming inside. They're getting approved for their first credit card. They're increasing their personal credit. And then they're upgrading to VIP later. So you can come inside for $97 and you can upgrade at any time. When you upgrade, I'll still let you, I still honor the price of $497. I got a $1,000 grant after we got some of my students inside of the community in the chat. She said, I got a $1,000 grant after being in the community for just 2 weeks. Imagine you locking in today and making an investment into your vision today and getting approved for $1,000 in just a short amount of time. This is the power of grants, y'all. There's a grant out there for you. This community is for everybody that's listening right now. I want to work with you to help you truly elevate your business. I don't want you to struggle to start that business. I don't want you to try to figure it out on your own. When we try to figure it out on our own, it takes us too long. You've been trying to figure it out on your own all this time, and look where you are. You're not where you want to be. You don't have access to the grants that you need. You don't have access to the funding you need. And that's why you're in this room. You're in this room because you've seen an ad, or you saw me on YouTube, or you saw me on Instagram, and you said, I want that. I want grants, but I don't know how to get it. Let me show you how. Let me show you how. This community is the only community that you will need to help you elevate your business. Not only do I teach you strategies to get access to grants, I teach you strategies to grow your business, to make additional stream of incomes, to start that ebook, to start that community, to start that nonprofit. Whatever you feel like you need to be successful is inside of this community. The only thing that's in the way is you. Those excuses that you keep telling yourself are holding you back from being the next person on this page that I brag about. The only thing standing in the way of you and your goals is the story that you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. You keep telling yourself that you can't get access to grant funding because companies don't want to fund business like you. You keep telling yourself that you're not in that dream home because of your personal credit, but all you got to do is fix it. You keep telling yourself that your business is not growing because you don't have access to the money, but the money you need is out there. The only thing standing in the way from you and your goals, from you and that 6 figures, from you and that $1 million, from you and that $10,000, that $50,000, from you and that business that you keep dreaming on building is you. So let me know in the chat, are you ready to step out of your way? Are you ready to lock in? Are you ready to lock in? Tamla said, I invested and within 6 weeks, I got a $500 credit card. The $300 option does not come with the payment plan. I'm sorry. The only option that comes with the payment plan is lifetime. Let me shout out some people who locked in. Let me shout out some people who invested and locked in. If you invested, just type I invested in the chat. If you invested, just type I invested in the chat. Shout out to Miss Griffin, who welcome to the family. Shout out to Kwenta. If I said that wrong, please tell me in the next step call. Y'all, what we're going to do is you're going to get a text message and an email. In that text message and email, you're going to get access to our next step call. In the next step call, I'm going to show you how we're going to apply for about 4 grants together. This is how successful I want you to be. We're taking action tonight. You don't have to wait. We don't have to do it next week. Tonight, we're applying for grants together live. So I can walk you through and make sure you know how to properly do it. As soon as you come into the community, I am showing you what to do to help you meet your financial goals. So if you say, Coach K, I need help with whatever that is, I'm pointing you in the right direction to help you. We have people who come inside the community, and the same day that they come inside, they get approved for credit cards and get approved for funding. I want to show you how to do that. So imagine you locking in today for $497 and you getting approved for a credit card tonight. Imagine you putting it on a payment plan, and by the time your next payment is due, you've already got approved for a grant. So you can just pay that off. This is how powerful this information is. So this is what you're going to get. I'm giving you my monthly grant pick list. So it's the hottest grants that are out there. The hottest grants that are out there. All you have to do is literally click the link and go apply. For everybody that invests into the community, every week we have success calls. So you get to come on Zoom. You get to ask me whatever questions you have. You get to get the support and accountability you need, and I get to point you in the direction. Now, you don't have to wait until our weekly success calls to ask questions. You can ask me questions at any time inside the community. I don't go to sleep until those questions are answered. I'm going to give you my secret funding list to show you how to truly fund your business, so you don't have to figure out what credit cards will approve you, who they pull from, how you can get the approvals. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then everybody that invests tonight gets access to an AI tool. Those who invest in lifetime and annual, VIP and annual, get access to the grant writer tool. So imagine having somebody at your fingertips 24/7 that works in your business to help you write and apply for grants. If you invest into monthly, I'm still going to give you an AI tool. The tool just finds the grants for you. Do I follow people back that have invested? Absolutely. So we do different challenges where I follow people that have invested. You just got to tell me, right? Because I have a lot of people, but I support my community. I purchase from you. I go to your websites and then I show you things that you can do. You can ask my girl Carla. I'm not sure if she's on here, but absolutely, I support my community. You can drop one. We have a post where you can drop your social media page inside of the post, and the community follows each other's back. So we have over 3,000 people inside of the community already waiting to support you, waiting to help you grow your business and grow your social media platforms as well. And then I'm giving you the blueprint to success and so much more. The business and grant community is what you need. Tell me in the chat, what do you feel like is missing? What's stopping you from locking in? What's stopping you from funding your dreams? The link to credit card help for no PG. It's inside the community waiting on you, Kai. Type I'm in if you're already in. Type I'm in if you're already in. Tawana, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Tawana. Welcome to the family, Arlene. Welcome, 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 welcome. Veronica says she's lifetime. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Adra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family, DeMarcus. DeMarcus is lifetime. Adra is lifetime. Marshamba Lowe is lifetime. Welcome, welcome. We're still going to do a grant giveaway, you guys. I still got you. Don't worry. Carlos, welcome to the family. If I missed you, I apologize. Tamisha, lifetime. Teresa, welcome to the family. Gordon, welcome to the family. Jacqueline, welcome. Deborah, welcome. Shaniqua, welcome, welcome. Kentrell, lifetime, welcome. Miss Griffin, welcome. Quintasha, welcome. Sharon, lifetime, welcome. Kim Yetta, welcome. Monique, all right, so this is what we're going to do. Everybody that invested, we're going to have a next step call. In this next step call, I'm going to show you how to use the community to make sure you get access. I'm going to show you how we're going to walk you through applying for grants live to make sure you know how to apply and know what to do. We're going to show you where those credit cards are. Some people come inside and they get approved for credit cards right on the spot. There's 2 credit cards. One that does not check your credit and one that does. Okay? Congratulations, Lisa. Lisa just got in. Congratulations, Javante just got in. I love it. Y'all, this is Mr. Birch. Mr. Birch got approved for $150,000 in 3 months. $150,000 in 3 months. Imagine getting in 30 days. Imagine getting approved for $150,000 in 30 days of locking in. Normally, y'all, this will be $1,497. I would do this for $1,497. $1,497. I'm only doing it for $497. You're saving $1,000 tonight. Saving $1,000. These are the opportunities to lock in. Yes, you can set it up on payment arrangements. So now maybe you're thinking, I can find this information online. A lot of people feel like they can find out how to get access to grant funding online, but it's costing you a lot of time and a lot of energy. I can show you exactly where the resources are, the companies that want to fund you, and what to put on the grant application. You won't find it online. You can send a message to my customer support. They can help you. Grants are not for people like me. If you're thinking grants are not for you, I have been able to fund almost every industry, every business, every industry, all different type of business owners, any state, any country. I don't have the time to commit. If you can just lock in with me, give me 20 minutes a day. Give me 20 minutes a day to show you exactly what to do. Instead of swiping up on social media at night before bed, come to the community and let me show you how to apply for grants. I have a few questions. Okay. What if we want to upgrade to lifetime? If you come inside the community at the monthly option and you want to upgrade to lifetime, so you lock in with me for 3 months. After the 3 months, you have a decision to make. You can stay inside the community and you can go to $37 a month. You can upgrade to lifetime and we'll still honor it for $497. or you can cancel. You can cancel if you decide to cancel. Most people stay, right? Most people stay. But if you decide that you want to upgrade, you can. I've seen some of my community members in the chat. If you're in my community, comment and I'm gonna bring you up. I can't afford another program. If the program you were currently in was working for you, you wouldn't be in this room right now. Katricia said, I need mentorship. I got you. So what if this doesn't work for me? If you come in and do the work, this information will work. If you come in and lock in and you do the work and my promise to you is in this community, you'll get a clear step-by-step roadmap to help you fund the opportunities that fit your needs, that fit you where you are in your journey. Whether you're a new entrepreneur, existing entrepreneur, the idea phase, I'm going to support you where you are. All I need for you to do is take action and actually show up. Just type action in the chat. Keisha says she's in the community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trisha said mentorship me. Get inside. Community. The email I got says orientation is going on now. Orientation starts in just a minute. Yep, we're going to transition over. So now let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from getting in? If you haven't joined the community yet, let me know in the chat. What's stopping you from taking action? What's stopping you from taking action? Lisa, welcome to the family. Lisa just got in. Welcome, welcome, Lisa. What's stopping you from taking action? Taj, welcome to the family. Joshua, Lifetime, welcome, welcome. Derek, welcome to the family. Derek's from my hometown. Kojo, welcome to the family. Charles, welcome to the family. Willie, welcome to the family. Eva, Lifetime, welcome to the family. Kelsey, welcome to the family. If it were $37, I could do it, but not the $97. Y'all, somebody tell B thank you. B just said if I lowered the price to $37, he would get in the community. Give me a second, B. I got something for you. Somebody just say over deliver in the chat. Somebody just say over deliver in the chat. Somebody just say over deliver in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to drop this price. I'm going to drop this price. I'm dropping the price to $37 for 3 minutes. I'm dropping the price to $37 for 3 minutes. You can go get inside of the community for $37 for 3 minutes. I'm still going to give you full access to the community. I'm still going to give you access to the AI Grant Finder tool. And I'm still going to give you access to the next step call. $37. Team, drop the link for $37 in the chat. Who's in for $37? Who needed that opportunity? Who needed that blessing? Who needed that blessing? $37 is insane. After the month is up, you can make a decision. You can stay inside the community. You can stay inside the community and continue to pay your $37, or you can cancel at any time. No commitment. No commitment. Who's in at $37? Just say I'm in if you're in at $37. If you have questions, drop your questions in the chat. If you got questions, drop your questions in the chat. Charles, contact my customer support. They can help you. After you get in, type, no, $37 is for 1 month. $37 is for 1 month. It still gives you access to the community. It still gives you access to the community. It still gets you access to the next step call. It still gets you access to the next step call. It still gives you access to the grant success list. Can I guarantee that you will get a grant? I can guarantee that I'll provide you the resources to get the grant. You have to do the work. If you can come in and you can do the work, I can help you get access to grant funding. But if you come in and you just sit there, no, I can't promise. Grants are never guaranteed, but what I can promise you is you come inside and do the work, you will get results. Kaylee, can you text me and let me know if you're in, please? I don't know what's going on this side. Said I was signed out. Just let me know if you're in, please. All right. So these are the students that I have personally been, some of the students, we had an in-person conference where these are people I have personally been able to help get access to grant funding. We have women from different backgrounds. We have working entrepreneurs. We have women who are over 50 years old that are still applying and getting approved for grants, and they're following the blueprint and following the strategies. You're next. You're next. So who's thinking, but Coach K, I don't even have an LLC yet. What does all this have to do with my business? If you are ready, no matter where you are in your journey, we can help you get access to funding. It's not only just for existing business owners. It's for all entrepreneurs. And here's a bonus. Only if you join tonight, I'm going to give you access to, I'm hosting a challenge at the end of October. I'm hosting a challenge at the end of October. For everybody that joins tonight, I'm going to give you free access to my challenge. It's going to be 5 days of working with me. 5 days of working with me. And teaching you step by step. So imagine 5 days of mentorship. It's going to be the end of October, y'all. So how soon will I get results? Somebody asked in the chat, how soon will I get results? This is one of my students. She was approved for funding the same day. She's inside the community. She said, you are inspiring, honored, and humbled to be in your creation. I was already approved for a business credit. You posted today, and I've only been in the community for a few hours. Imagine joining today, making the decision to lock in, and you get approved for a grant or a funding opportunity within just a couple of hours. Can I use AI to get approvals for grants? This is Mary. Mary's got several grant opportunities using and leveraging AI. So let me know in the chat now what's stopping you. What's stopping you? Let me know in the chat. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Somebody said money. This is what I want to do because I'm so passionate about really helping entrepreneurs and really pouring into entrepreneurs. If you're watching this right now and you know this community is what you need, and you know that you're ready to go to the next level, I want to let you guys join for 7 days at no cost to you. So somebody said I get paid on Friday. 7 days allow you to get in for free today and still be able to come in on Friday. So I'm going to let you come in for 7 days at no cost to you. After the 7 days, you can upgrade to lifetime. I'm still going to let you do it at $497. You can upgrade to lifetime. You can cancel, or you can stay in for $37 a month. All right? Team, you can drop the link for trial, please. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do this, then we got to go. 2 minutes, and then we got to log off. So hurry up and go secure your spot. We got to go to the next step call. We got to go to the next step call. We got to go apply for some grants together. I got about 5 grants that we're ready, that's waiting on us to go apply. Let me announce the grant winner as well. I promised you guys that I was going to give out a grant tonight in class. So let me announce the grant winner. I am super, super, super excited about this. I love pouring into entrepreneurs. My first grant was $500. So tonight I get to bless somebody in the room with their first grant. Type "is mine" in the chat if you know that this grant is yours. Just type "is mine" in the chat if you know that this $500 grant is yours. After I announce this grant, if you join the community, you can go over to the next step call. Kaylee's going to be over there waiting on you, ready to help you apply for grants. Mark, get inside the room. I give all of this information. I give over 30 grants a month inside of the community. So the grant winner is going to be, drum roll please, LJ Henderson. LJ Henderson is going to be the grant winner for tonight. Congratulations, LJ. Congratulations, LJ. If you join the community, check your text message and check your email and go to the next step call. If you join the community, check your text message and check your email and go over to the next step call.